Everybody, Ark Nova here, getting back to some more Let's Play Ni No Kuni. Alright, so you're the lunch woman. Puppet string. No, you cannot have it back. I am not finished with it. What is wrong with you? Yesterday you told me you would return it. Hey, you two, stop fighting. What's the problem here? The problem is that this thief will not return the picture book I lent him. It is only a picture book, and a poor one at that. Who cares? I care. It was a birthday gift. You must give it back. Ah, stop bothering me and go away. Crikey, either he's had his heart broken and every ounce of kindness squeezed out of it, or he needs putting over someone's knee. You think he's broken-hearted, but he seems so lively. Well, it depends on which bit of heart's been stolen, isn't it? Changes your personality in all different ways, it does. Anyway, what are we going to do about it? More importantly, are we going to help the lad get his book back? Yes, we are. We sure are. I'd hate for them to not be friends anymore. Righto, then we need to find ourselves a drop of good old-fashioned kindness, isn't it? You got some kindness there, isn't it? Cass, give heart and hand her over. There you are. Huh? What happened? I intended to return the picture book, but then I... Truly? You meant to return it? But of course, I will go and fetch it now. Forgive me for my selfishness. Thank you very much for helping me return to normal. Please, you must accept this. Nice to see you again. Did you have fun crossing the desert? Fun? It was flippin' boiling, mun. Boiling for you, maybe, pipsqueak. I'm a ghost, and ghosts don't feel the heat, so there. What are you doing here, Horace? I'm looking for the, I'm looking at these fountains. They're amazing. They squirt out milk. All the milk a boy could drink. They're what Al Mamoon is famous for. But the spicy smell coming from that food stall is mixing with the smell of the milk. It's strange. You think so? I kinda like it. Hey, there are still loads of spells you don't know yet, aren't there, Oliver? Well, I am trying, but it's just my wizard's companion is kinda, most of the pages are missing. Oh yeah, I had to give you the page for Spirit Medium, didn't I? Uh-huh. When Mr. Drippy first gave it to me, the only spell inside was Gateway. Really? So the page has been torn out? I bet it was that idiot Shadar's doing. Alright, I suppose I'd better help you fill it back up again, hadn't I? Tidy, there's generous. Maybe I was wrong about you being a stingy little midget after all. Well, I'm not just going to hand a load of pages over, if that's what you're thinking. Oliver will first have to prove his wizarding comprehension skills first. The wizard's companion isn't just full of spells. There are also stories in there that were gathered by the sages over the centuries. But those have probably been torn out too. Stories are pretty powerful, after all. They might inspire some people to stand up to him. Right, I'm going to give you one just to get started. Have a read. It's one of my favorites. Did you read the story I gave you? Well, I hope you read it carefully because I got a question for you. Ready? I'm just going to take a guess. Good, here goes. There are quite a few characters in the story. Can you remember them all? Tell me, who is the third smallest out of the Prince, the Lion King, and the Dragon of the East? And the Dragon of the West. It was the... Oh. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's an actual damn book. Okay. Time to do some reading. The first tale, The Cowardly Prince and the Lion. The Cowardly Prince. In a certain country there lived a prince named Tamalo, who was sharp of mind but weak of spirit. His father was a brave king, strong and wise, and loved his subjects, but the noble example he set served only to weaken Tamalo's spirit. On one occasion his father told him thus, "Soon, my boy, it shall be time for me to retire, upon which thou shalt become king." While the announcement delighted the prince, it filled him with also with a terrible dread, for he did not have the spirit required to ascend to the throne. In his vexation, he wandered the castle, lost in thought, whereupon he encountered a fearsome-looking lion. The prince tried to flee, but the lion caught him easily in his paw, lifted him to his gaping mouth, and swallowed him whole. At first, the prince thought he was doomed, but at length he began to reconsider his position. "At least I no longer have to become king," thought the prince. After taking a deep breath, he said to the lion, "Mighty lion, I am the prince of this country, and the day after tomorrow I was due to become its king. Since thou hast now swallowed me, however, thou must needs become king instead." "King, eh?" replied the lion. "I shan't complain about that." Thereupon the prince led the lion back to the palace. The courtiers were shocked to see the lion enter the palace, but the prince pleaded with them from inside his stomach, and the lion was accepted as king. The lion proved to have quite an aptitude for royal duties. Whensoever there was a dispute in his kingdom, the lion would simply growl at the quarrelers, "Stop quarreling, or I shall eat you alive!" Whensoever a bridge was swept away by a flood, the lion would simply use his paws to rip down a tree and lay it across the river. Regarding taxation and legal matters, the lion was utterly ignorant. But whensoever such a problem arose, Prince Tamalo would speak to him from inside the stomach and provide him with a sound solution. After some time, news reached the king that 2 dragons were ravaging the eastern and western edges of his kingdom. The people were terrified and looked to their king to deliver them from this terrible evil. Upon which the king announced that he should go and smite the dragons himself. Oh, my neck. But even the fearsome lion stood no chance of defeating 2 such terrible dragons. "My dear stomach dwellers," said he then, "what in the wide world should I do now?" Prince Tamalo considered the lion's question, and at length provided him with a suitable scheme. The lion headed east, to a part of his kingdom that was being ravaged by the larger dragon, and roared in its ugly face, "Dragon, I shall soon slay thee. I fear thee not, for no matter how large thou art, thou shalt never devour me." "Oh ho," scoffed the dragon, "we shall see about that." Upon which he ate the lion whole. From inside the dragon's stomach, the lion said, "Dragon, thou art now king of this land. It is therefore thy royal duty to defeat the dragon ravaging the western part of thy kingdom." At first, the dragon paid him no heed, but when the dragon witnessed the humans around him bowing down in deference, as Prince Tamalo had requested them to do beforehand, he decided to do his royal duty. Whereupon he then went to the western mountains and slew the other dragon. Once the other dragon had been slain, the lion commenced scratching the inside of the dragon's stomach. "Ow! It hurts!" cried the dragon, rolling around on the floor in agony. "Have mercy, I beseech thee!" To which the lion said, "If thou wouldst not feel this pain, thou must promise never again to hurt the people of this kingdom." "Ow! Very well, I promise," cried the dragon in reply. But the dragon was a cunning beast, and Prince Tamalo knew that he would break his promise the moment the lion was out of his stomach. He therefore had the lion take out a babbling berry that he told him to bring with him, and place it inside the dragon. This berry was known to make noises that sounded like someone muttering to himself. With that babbling berry in his stomach, the dragon shan't notice when the lion escapes, thought Prince Tamalo. Later that night, when the dragon was sleeping, the lion crept out of his gaping mouth and set off back to the palace. The dragon left the king and his subjects alone forevermore. The kingdom had been at peace for 10 years when the lion said to Prince Tamalo, "Stomach dweller, it is time thou camest hence from in there. I would have thee take my place on the throne." Prince Tamalo was shocked and replied in a quivering tone, "I fear that I do not have the spirit to become king. But thy judgments over the past 10 years have invariably been wise," said the lion. "That is as may be, but I am a coward," replied Prince Tamalo. "It was only because I was protected by a great and strong lion that I could act so decisively." Yet the lion paid no heed. With an almighty sneeze, he ejected Prince Tamalo from his stomach. It had been 10 years since Prince Tamalo had seen the wide world outside, and he could not believe his eyes. The lion's mane was now full white, and his face covered in wrinkles. Shut up inside the lion's stomach, Prince Tamalo had been quite aware of any of this. As thou can see with thine own eyes, said the lion, I have grown old. 10 years hast thou resided in my stomach, and yet not once didst thou scratch me or cause me any pain, as I myself did to that dragon. Though thou couldst have done it any time, the courtiers and subjects of this kingdom did not accept me because I am strong. They accepted me because I had given them my all, by which I mean thou hast given them thine. Thou art the true king of this country. Thou lackest not the spirit, I assure thee. In like manner, everyone at the palace beseeched Prince Tamalo to become their king. Prince Tamalo, everyone is humbly grateful for everything thou hast done. Our country needeth thee, just a king such as thee. Upon hearing these words, Prince Tamalo felt his courage swell up within him. As king, Tamalo gave still more of himself to this country, and despite the fact that the lion had retired, he continued to live alongside the king in the palace. Though many countries are ruled by animals these days, in ancient times all kings were human. Indeed, the magnificent lion about whom you just read was the first ever animal to be acknowledged as a king, and the world was never the same since. Third smallest out of the prince. Huh? The third smallest. I don't know what answer it wants from me. I apparently didn't pay too much attention. But correct, very impressive. Your wizardly comprehension must be almost as good as mine. Oh, I said I'd help you fill in your wizard companion backup, didn't I? Here. Neat. Thanks, Horace. I suppose it was a bit mean giving you a question like that, but you worked it out eventually. And that's what being a wizard is all about, learning to look carefully at every detail and understand what's going on. Shut up with the wise old man talk, will ya? You're no flippin' old nolly boy here. I'm not? No, I don't suppose I am. At least I don't seem to be. What's that supposed to mean? It's strange. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Something really, really important. Never mind. I can't believe how much this place has changed. I'm going to go see if other towns around the world are as different these days. I think I'll head somewhere with a bracing sea breeze next. I might not be able to feel the wind down my face, but I can still enjoy the view. See you soon. Curses, I lack the necessary ingredients. What to do, what to do. Is everything okay? The recipe for the most legendary of Mamuni dishes has come into my possession, but I do not have the ingredients it requires. What kind of dish is it? It is known as the tikka mahala. According to the recipe, it is a complex and refined curry made with the tenderest and most succulent beef. Crikey, that sounds like a proper tasty gobful. My mouth's watering just thinking about it. Would you like to try it? If you gather the ingredients for me, you will have the honor of being the first to taste the tikka mahala since ancient times. Thank you. You are a most excellent and helpful young fellow. Now, to create this masterpiece, I need some fluffy rice, some tender beef, and a pinch of Sheikah's special spices. The Sheik's special spices, where do we get those? I'm afraid I do not know for certain, but I have heard that there is one known as the Sheik of Spice somewhere in this fair city. Well, that sounds like a good place to start, eh? Let's shake a leg and find ourselves a Sheik, shall we? If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to ask. Good luck, friends. So, can I get the rice and the other thing from the place? From the shop over here. Good old Hoot Nanny. Good old Nanny Hoot. Rice, beef, and special spice. Alright, so the Sheik of Spice seems like somebody that should be glowing. By the beards of the ancients, we punished them so severely last time, and yet they are back once more to sow unrest in the fields. What's the matter, ma'am? It's terrible. Wild creatures of a most mischievous nature are running amok in our precious banana fields. If this continues, I have no choice but to spend my nights patrolling the very fields I work throughout the day. Jeepers, that doesn't sound good. Are these creatures dangerous? Dangerous? They would pluck and eat my very livelihood from the trees. I have no choice but to drive them from my land. Boy, she sure is brave. Isn't it, though? It's not every woman her age goes out fighting monsters on an evening. I tell you what she's got in spades, Ollie boy. Courage. She's the bravest lady I've ever met. Say, would you mind if we borrowed a little of your bravery to help people in need, ma'am? People in need, you say? To see a child as young as yourself striving to do good in the world is a fine thing indeed. Borrow from me what you will. Thank you very much. You're welcome very much. How odd. My heart feels light, yet warm. It is a strange feeling, but not unpleasant. Is that all you need of me? Very well. Oh, I am so weary. Where is that fire I once had? Are you sick, sir? Sick? It is worse than mere sickness, boy. Much worse. I have grown tired of the mixing of spices, and the mixing of spices is my life. Oi, oi, this must be the Sheik of Spice we heard about, isn't it? It must be, huh? But there's something up with the old fella. We'd best find out what it is, eh? We should, huh? How come we don't want to mix spice anymore, sir? You ask why? There is no why. There is only emptiness. But you're known all over for your spice mixing, Mr. Sheik. Don't you have customers who rely on you? Perhaps I do, but I cannot bring myself to do what they ask of me. I can barely bring myself to rise each morning. Jeepers, we were kind of hoping you might mix some spices for us. But it seems like you're in a real bad way. I wish only to rest. Please, bother someone else. But, save your breath, Ollie boy. This old codger's broken-hearted, isn't it? He is? Drained of every last bit of enthusiasm, unless I'm very much mistaken. We have to help him, Mr. Drippy. That we do, Ollie boy. That we do. Let's find the Sheik of Spice. Let's find the Sheik's the va-va-voom he needs to spice up his life. I should have some. You got some enthusiasm there, innit? Cast, give heart, and hand it on over. The very distilled essence of get up and go. By the beards of the ancients, what is this strange sensation? I feel alive, and I wish to mix the spices with more urgency than ever before in my long life. Nito, we did it, Mr. Drippy. That's some tidy work, Ollie boy. I do not understand. Is this thanks to you? Then I am in your debt. I must reward you. Here, please accept this. That is not what I need. And if you have any spice-related requests, I would be most honored to hear them. I wish only to work my mixing magic. As a matter of fact, we do. Could you mix us up some of your special spices? My special spices? Where did you hear talk of such things? Keep your hair on, matey. Who runs that curry stall asked us, isn't it? And easy ingredients for his tikka mahala. Very well. If that is all you require them for, I will be glad to oblige you. But I do not have all the ingredients required. You must bring me those I am lacking. Sure. What do you need, Mr. Sheik? For such a potent mixture, I will require a turmeric root and 3 generous pinches of spicy seeds. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for agreeing to help us. Think nothing of it, boy. It is my pleasure. Return to me when you have the ingredients I require. Is the guy over here going to be a jerk too? Do I got to give him some of the kindness I stole? Oh, I am so very... Oh, courage. I am so very afraid. I cannot bring myself to go. Is something wrong, mister? You seem a little unhappy. I am indeed, boy. Will you hear my tale of woe? Sure. Thank you. You are a kind-hearted child. You see, I am the purveyor of Al Mamun's finest milk ice creams. I have been preparing to set off on a journey to research a means of making my wares yet more refreshing and delicious. You have? Where are you headed? A village in the realm of ice, far beyond the horizon. The people of this village are well versed in all ways of ice, and I hope to learn from them how to improve my wares yet further. That's amazing. It takes a whole lot of guts to go out into the big, wide world. Good luck. You do not understand. I cannot go any longer, though I have invested much time and effort in my preparations. What? Why the flip not? I thought you said you'd made your mind up to go. I have been assailed by an insurmountable terror. The talk of savage beasts roaming the land fills me with dread. I cannot bring myself to depart. What has happened to me? I, who was once so brave and so driven to take the next step in ice cream advancement. This doesn't seem like your average change of heart, huh? Mr. Drippy, do you think he's broken-hearted? I reckon he might be, Ollie boy. Lacking in courage, if I'm not mistaken. And without it, he's never going to up his ice cream game. There's tragic. We can't leave him like this. We have to find him some courage. Tidy, let's go get it then, shall we? Here, you have some courage in it. Cast, give heart, and blah, blah, blah. Alright, give him some of that there courage. Courage. By the beards of the ancients, I am filled with the most powerful boldness. I fear neither beast nor man. I can endure any hardship in my efforts, if my efforts might further the advancement of ice cream. Tidy, looks like someone's back to his old self. It sure does. You're all better now, huh, mister? Better? I am better than better. I must depart on my journey at once. You have my thanks. This can express but a fraction of my gratitude, but please, you must accept it. Huzzah. Now, do I save up some cards, or do I go spend them, is the real question. Didn't I turn that in? I did. Okay. So what did he say he needed? I must tell you again, to create my special spices I will require a turmeric root and 3 generous pinches of spicy seeds. Lumberwood. The ancient smile upon the boy, for this ferocious foe has but recently appeared mere leagues from here. Spicy seeds can be obtained only from the hottest of soils, perhaps those of a great volcano. Because I'll just go beat up on Lumberwood while we head towards the volcano, I guess. Nah, this is just... I feel like this will just be too helpful. People in more troubles than they can swallow, run on the errand board, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Alright, let us go hunt us up some bounties. One to the right, and one in the upper left. Where's the great volcano? Ah, there's the great volcano. So I don't know what I'm capable. This is the first time I've been out of Al Mamun in ages, Oliver. And you sure do look happy about it. Esther, the purpose of this journey is to take the trials. You're not wrong, man. This ain't a flippin' day trip, you know. Get moving. Alright, lead the way. That's the spirit. Now then, let's... Hang on a minute. Did that sand just move? It flippin' did, man. It's a monster, isn't it? Right then, Ollie boy, since you're going to be fighting with Esther from now on, I better teach you some new moves, isn't it? Ready, you two? Yes. Teach me how to fight with a party member, please.
Come on, you guys!
Now you and Esther can fight together, man. Double trouble, tidy. Now there's two of you. You can pick who leads when the battle starts by pressing L1 or R1. Why don't you give it a go, eh? Go on, pick Esther.
I'll give it to you!
Now Esther's in charge instead, see? She's what's called the leader now. And the leader can boss everybody around. See the tactics command down by there? I do. Pick it and you can tell your buddies what you want them to do. Easy peasy. And you can change leaders mid-battle. Just press L1 followed by the little tap on the old up or down. Now get out there and enjoy being a gruesome twosome.
We did it!
We're doing it. We're doing it good. Fine work, Oliver. Your magical abilities are indeed impressive. As your rapport with your familiar, daughter. I do my best. You know, Oliver, I'd love to try fighting with your familiar sometime. Huh? You can do that? Of course, all you need to do is switch your familiars around. I was trying to do that. Just like friends and familiars from the main menu. Trust me, it's really easy. Select familiar, press square, choose wherever you want to go. Do that and we can swap familiars. Gee, that's pretty neat. I had no idea. Yes, you can control my drawing go as well if you like, Oliver. In fact, everybody has a type of familiar they can get on especially well with. Use a type of familiar that's right for you and their performance will be that much better. You can check what types of familiars you get along with by selecting friends and familiars from the main menu. Alright, enough chit-chat, you two. Let's head to the Temple of Trials, isn't it? Indeed, it is located to the northeast of the Shimmering Sands. I suggest we head there immediately. Alright.
Let's go! Here goes! Easy!
Double monster taming action. Confusion but gone. Squeak a hammer. Oh, excuse me. Man, he's really far away. Oh, I didn't even see him there. My character models were too big. don't need to be healing me, Mom.
We've won!
If that's gonna be her default, then I want to do this. I want her to default to melee combato.
Come on! Here goes! We've won!
You know what? Actually, I'll have her be the. I'll have her control the magic units. Yeah, I'll have her control the magic units. Well, what type of familiars does he get along with then? How am I supposed to check that? Wait, there was a recommended option there. Get over here, you gray guy. Fight me, the Adamant Tiger. Adamant Tiger.
Here we go!
Here we go. Oh boy. Ah, so now I can actually use the thing. Look at me, darn you. I got bodied. Freaking real hard bodied. And I wasted my rezzing item. Leave me alone, you birdie bird. Thank you. I should be able to take him down. If I just have a freaking healer.
Here we go!
Heal yourself too, girl. Dang. Why is your accuracy such garbage?
Nice work.
Freaking your accuracy is just so bad, my guys. Yes, Mr. Bandit.
Here we go. We did it.
Yeah, having somebody just perma heal me is gonna be pretty good. Sea sense. Man, it's freaking way over there.
We can
Oh, I
do
wish I
it.
could move a little faster. That'd be cool.
We did it.
Do we both get healed from that, or just the pickup? The person who picks him up. Hmm. Just so she can have somebody to actually deal damage. Until she gets more MP. Yeah, she just has her Drongo just club them. That's the hottest of soil, it looks like. The most burning soil. Yeah, if she can't keep us healthy, then I don't know what she's gonna default to. Yeah,
Nice work.
I try to have G thanks, like tank, try and keep their attention. Does not always work. Thank God I can outrun the banana stacks. He's still so far up there. He's still so far up there.
We're under attack. Easy.
Yeah, slowly making my way to where I need to go. Yep, there he is. The Clubber Cub, the Cobbler.
Here we go.
Yeah, he's got some good power. I should set them to attack the same target as me. However, Lumberwood.
Stay calm now.
Just spam cast fireball at him.
Nito!
Easy. Alright. Yeah, the combat's opening up quite well. Freaking. Since I'm here, might as well go through here and deliver the damn lunch. I freaking see no reason not to. Man, I wish I could freaking use those things right now. Is this me or the monsters here looking a bit lively? Huh? Why? What's going on? I know, man. They've sniffed out that lunch basket, isn't it? They proper whetted their appetite it has. Oh, jeepers, I guess we better be real careful. We'd probably best. Look at that, there's you, so if you're lucky you'll be able to use these one day. It'd be nice if I could use them now. I thought it was going to come after me. But he was just a loser. Worker bumbler.
We did it!
I wish all glims just flew into us after we cleared the battle. Alright, we're gonna turn this in, then probably gonna call it there. I'll turn the things in off screen. Well, no, I'll show you guys what do we get. I'll make my way back to town off screen, however.
Come on!
Since I cannot pause recordings on this. As far as I know, anyway, I can't.
We did it!
All I know is that Bob's my uncle.
We can do this!
Yes, we can. Blammo.
We did it!
Oliver looks so high there. It's like, gee, thanks, man. Then you got this guy over here looking like Jing Freaks from Hunter x Hunter from behind. That aroma, surely not. Could it be a lunch basket prepared by my darling wife? Looks like we found the lady's husband, Dolly boy. Your wife asked us to bring you this lunch basket, sir. What blessed relief. Verily, I thought I was about to expire from hunger. Now, may I trouble you with a request of my own, young one? Would you be so good as to deliver a message to my beloved? Sure, I'd be happy to. Wonderful. My message is simple. When we are apart, it is winter in my heart, but now much more sweet seems reunion's heat. Crikey, that's one proper poet. Come on, Ollie boy. Let's get that message with the missus before we forget how it goes. Nito, Alma Moon, here we come. I wish Alma Moon, here we come. But everything's just so slow. Oh, you jerk. You're a lot of a jerk, in fact.
Come on! We did it!
Alright. All wrong.
Let's go!
Why did I do that?
We did it!
Oh, I guess that might be to differentiate who's controlling that familiar. Oh my goodness.
Here we go!
Here we go. Ow. Yeah, the extra glim is pretty nice. And that is something I said that I wanted. She has like no MP. Like, how do you freaking just how? But anyway, that's what we're gonna call it for now. Alright everybody, this has been Ark Nova playing Ni No Kuni. Until next time, stay cool. So save the game and alright. Later. Stay cool.